Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for song number 2 in my free beginner songbook, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Again, I suggest going through the tune first by yourself and doing your best to figure it out, and use this tutorial as a way to sort of check your work. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure you have smashed that subscribe button if you're enjoying these tips and tutorials. So if you'll recall from the first lesson, the first thing we need to do when we encounter a new piece is figure out the key signature. So the key signature of Mary Had a Little Lamb has 2 sharps. Do you remember what key that is? That is the key of D, D major. Another way you can kind of figure out the key, this doesn't work 100% of the time, but it works a good amount of time, especially in beginner tunes, is look at the very, very last note. So you can see the very last note of this piece is the note D. We're in the key of D major. So that means we have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. The next thing we'll look at is the time signature. This is the same as the previous tune, Ode to Joy, 4/4. The top number means or tells you how many beats there are per measure. In this case, there's 4. And the bottom number tells you what kind of note gets the beat. In this case, it's the quarter note. We do have one different rhythm from the Ode to Joy, and those are 8th notes. So the 8th notes are the notes that are connected with the bar. And essentially, 2 8th notes equals 1 beat. So 2 8th notes equals 1 quarter note, and at the end of the tune, when I put my metronome on and we play through it together, you're going to need to play 2 notes per click when you encounter those 8th notes. This tune is primarily played on the D string. You can also see above the first note that we're going to start down bow. We'll start on an F sharp, high 2nd finger on the D string. Then E, 1st finger, open D, E, 1st finger, F sharp, 2nd finger, another F sharp, one more F sharp, and this is a quarter note, so it's a little longer than the previous notes. Measure 2, you can see that we're starting up bow. We're going to play a 1st finger on the D string, or the note E, another E, one more E, and it's a little longer because it's a quarter note, F sharp, 2nd finger, open A, and one more A, and again it's a little longer because it's a quarter note. Back over to the D string, 2nd finger F sharp, 1st finger E, open D, E, 1st finger. Now we're going to play 4 F sharps, so 4 2nd fingers on D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on the 4th measure. I'm going to play an E, 1st finger on the D string twice. F sharp, E, 1st finger. The last note, open D, is a half note, so we're going to hold it for 2 whole beats. The beauty of this tune, similar to Ode to Joy, is that it can be played on any string, and when you're ready, you can start using your 4th finger on the A in measure 2 rather than an open A. So this is a tune that's relatively simple, but also can grow with you as you improve. I'm going to put my metronome on now at 50 beats per minute, and we'll practice the tune together. 1, 2, ready, go. job. I also just want to take a second to talk about how much bow you should be using. So while there's no specific amount of bow that you need to be using on each note, the shorter notes, you should use less bow, and the longer notes, you should use more bow. So for the eighth notes in this piece, you don't want to use too much bow, especially when you're going at a faster speed, but you will have to use a little bit more bow for the quarter notes, and then the most bow for the half note at the end of the piece. Great job.